Good evening all, how are we doing? My goodness, that light is a little bit too bright, isn't it? One down, something like that, that's a little bit better. How are we all doing? Hope we're all well. Goodness me, I've ran down from the bottom of the garden the last, for the last 30 seconds while the stream was counting down there. I set the stream away to count down, and then I'm like, right, what can I do in the 3 minutes before the stream? Rather than just sit here and wait, I'm like, right, now I'll go set all the lights up and go get my drink out the fridge. Right, okay, so we're all good. We are all good. So, we're going to do this Daily Race C, which I have to say is one of, if not potentially, actually, no, it's one of. It's not my favourite, but it's one of, definitely, my favourite combos. So, hope we're all doing good and excited for this one. If you've managed to do the race at all yet, let me know how you got on. I was hoping, really hoping, to have got on and done a load of practice. Still start the first few races from the back like we normally do, but I was hoping to have got on a bit of practice beforehand. This is now my first attempt of this lap. You can see we got a 1:48 there, but that was going around the track earlier to grab a thumbnail for the stream. Take a screen grab and do a thumbnail. So, not managed to actually do any racing, not managed to actually do any practicing, but this is a layout that I remember so well from all the times that it does come up. I absolutely rinse this daily race all week. So, let's get the stream up on my phone first of all, because I can't see no preview on Streamlabs for some reason. It takes a long time. I'm saying that I remember this track very well. It takes a long time to actually get super quick or like be at maximum potential speed. Which is the only problem. We're just not going to cross the line in time, I don't think. There we go. So that's our first and only practice lap before we go into the race. So we're not very well prepared, but such is life and such is the fun of the daily races. Right, let's have a little look then at the combo. John, I can see you've put a comment there, but it's not letting me actually see what the comment is. So bear with me while I try and sort that out. Let me just double check. Do we have mandatory tyres, pit stops? What we got? Mandatory pit stop 1. So we're going to be pitting in the middle of the race then, more than likely. And a 1:40 is the fastest lap there. That's still mighty quick. Okie dokie. So if I switch account on here. Ah, no. That's what I just need to. Yeah, okay. Right, here we go. Heresy, going the wrong way. I like both layouts of this track, to be honest. It's absolutely mega. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Both layouts. And if anything, I might potentially, possibly prefer this this reverse layout. Right, starting from the back then. We need a good week of races, by the way, as well, because we are in the dumps. Down in the dumps of DR. So this is the car of choice this week by the looks of it, is the Citroen. $15 laps, so it's probably going to be 7 laps, then 8 laps before we go and pit. Let's go. Short shifting in this car as well is the way to go. Right, predictions in. I'm going to be a little bit behind on the comments. That's the only thing. I can't quite see the chat properly. But I will sort that out because I realise what I need to do. Oh, someone's left, so that means we can get down on the power a bit earlier there then. Oi. Right, this chicane here is where so much time is gained and lost on this track. Oh, I really wasn't. Sorry. I was not expecting a concertina that bad. Jeez. Well, there we go. Loads of time lost. Damage to the car in front as well as ourselves. That's my fault entirely, though. I still should have been able to keep my eyes open enough to avoid that. But I really didn't think it was going to be that bad. Oh, what a disaster. Ah, that's going to be a penalty there. Yeah. Right, there we go. I can see the chat now. There we are. I've already been called an egg. Tremendous. Right. It's alright. By the second race we'll be doing a bit better. I'm sure of it. I've had some absolutely tremendous layouts in this races in this layout of this track, though, and I've been called a sheep. There we go. For being in the same car as everyone else. I can't disagree with that one. Oh, O'Leary having a bit of a nightmare. We're going to bump into the back of him. We'll call that a bump draft instead, shall we? Deary me. No, sorry, O'Leary. My fault, my fault, my fault. My fault. Going to drop back down to P12. Let's not worry about it. It's a long enough race. Can we get the switch back? Yes is the answer to that. We're then going to be side by side here. Is he going to bail? Yes, he is. Right, I think they have tweaked that from Gran Turismo Sport as well. Do you remember? For some people, the last time you probably raced this track might have been Gran Turismo Sport, because it very rarely comes up in the dailies. But I remember you used to be able to get to a point, it was tremendous if you got it nailed, where that chicane you could kind of almost straight line it once you got it like slowed down enough. But yeah, they've tweaked a lot of this track to kind of open some of the corners up a little bit more and stop you from straight lining them as much. We're not too far off the fastest lap pace if you look at that there as well. So we're doing all right here. Kind of got that turn one pretty much nailed as well, I would say. We've had a few overtakes out of turn one. Going to try my very best to hold this one here. Oh, a little bit of contact there. We were all the way as far to the right as we possibly could do. Watch this rejoin here. Go. Right, up to P9. To the inside there. That might be fair enough, that one, to be fair. I think I did leave the door open. Oh, this race is one lap too long. So Bill's saying there, if the grid's slow, you don't manage to get into the next lobby. That'll be a little bit annoying. Although it might give us a chance to do quali, but that would be a little bit annoying if you just miss out on the next set of races. Or the next slot. In terms of pace of the leader here, though, we're not doing too bad. We've actually matched the pace of the leader. We've kept the gap to 7 seconds, and that's with a penalty served as well. It might be that we're benefiting from quite a few slipstreams and stuff, though. Oh, just going to muck that one up there, though. Yeah. Not good. We'll keep going. 15 to 20 minute quali. I know, 15 to 20 minute quali after every race. I'd rather give that a miss as well. Exactly. Oh, that front left is killing us now. That front left is killing us now. Right, gap 8.9, still closing, but I think it is with this car's very partial to a slipstream. No livery in the world's making him better. Yeah, we'll get the livery on in the next one. Sorry, John. Ah! Shouldn't be nude on track. Right, this is a real struggle here with the level of tyre wear being as high as it is, and we've actually got to go 8 laps on the next stint, but we will be on lighter fuel, so it's 7 laps for this one, 8 for the next. Crazy how much quicker the short shift is in this car, though. I can't remember if that's the case for this car all the time, but it's definitely the case for the car with this balance of power on this track, which will be high speed balance of power, I think. I just double check, you can definitely hear the game audio okay, yeah? I've been recording some of the bits and pieces that I had to use Streamlabs for today, so it's I've had to try and like reset it all back up. Alright, these guys are all scrapping here. That's one person off. Gap back down below 8 seconds to the leader, look. Purple first sector. We've been doing alright here, you know. We've actually been doing alright. Oh, here we go. Oh! Is anyone going to run wide? Not quite. We're all okay here. Come on. Around the outside, yeah. Not ideal. We're going to try and cut back across to the pits, though, on this exit here. Let's go. Right, changing tyres, here we go. Don't refuel. I can hear some Geordie talking over the game audio. Well, as long as I'm ruining it, then I know it's all working. Definitely a Revit car. It definitely feels like it's not. We're short shifting there and getting, you see in the speed massively increase in the lower end of the revs. Definitely. That's what I mean. It might normally be a car to rev all the way through, but with the different balances of power, so we have the high speed, medium speed and low speed circuits, and the different cars are balanced differently across those. So this high speed circuit here, it really seems to be preferring the shorter shift. No idea why you would be taking a line that far out wide. I can't quite work it out. Unless he's done that accidentally there. Drifting wide. Yeah, well, I have been in the slipstream for most of it, but I'm not that stupid, Bill, don't worry. Oh, little snap there, but we're all okay. Come on. Come on. I would assume that we can see that I was there, surely. Surely. That might be a penalty there. Probably will be. In fact, it probably should be because I've gained time. Penalty, yeah. Alright, half-second penalty to serve. The guy who is top of the grid here, I think, has not served his pit stop. Yeah, one must do a pit stop. So we could have top 4 coming on here. But it depends on this penalty. Going to lose a lot of positions. There's someone to come in now. Right, gap back down to that 7 seconds that we had for the leader. I'm going to lose probably 2 positions here, though. Oh, please don't be 3. It could be 3. Alright, still top 6 could be on. Come on. Just had to make sure that I keep my foot planted there. I was not going to be lifting. I've sort of undone all my good work that we did at the start of the race. I've sort of undone it now in all these past 2 or 3 laps. Top 6 could still be on here though from the back. A little bit of rear sliding there, but it's enough to get the car around and out quickly enough. What have I missed there? Oh, it's just a bit too far there. Oh, yeah. I opened the door up there. Come on. Oh, P6 with a penalty. That's what I get for laughing. Instant karma for laughing at someone for binning it. I bin it myself. Or someone else for the penalty, or is that someone who already had one to serve, maybe? Oh, bit of contact there, my fault. It's becoming a theme so far. Why am I lifting in the S corners? Which ones do you mean? The ones right at the end of the track? Or like the penultimate sector? These ones coming up, I'm guessing. Just what, in terms of grip, feels what I need to be doing, but not necessarily right at the start. But once these tyres have dropped off, trying to get that first right-hander. So this left one's fine flat, but then that there just needs a little bit of lift to try and cut that a bit more, so that you can then flatline all of this. So much better. Right, last lap for P5. I'll send him an apology there because I just clipped him on the corner. Not ideal. There we go. We've got that. Can we have P5 for this race? Try and hold on to it now. That front left is absolutely buggered. Right, wonderful. Well, we'll take P5 from the back of the grid to start the stream. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. We've got to be happy with that. I absolutely love this combo. Honestly, it's so, so good. Robert, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Thank you so much, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing? Had visions of the wall. Yeah. Yeah, luckily we saved that one, that little moment. Right, wonderful stuff. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. That is a decent result. Thank God, because last week's races were crap. The combo and the Nürburgring in reverse was mega. Oh, we get straight into this. Oh my God, right. Have we got enough time yet? John, I might have a livery, but I don't have one on that car. Or is this it? Is that No, that's the one that I was just in. Oh, crap. Need to make sure we get entered here. Unless there was another car in there that I didn't see. But I don't think we have a livery for that GT4 Citroen. Or not one on. I might have saved it and downloaded it. I might not have it on unless it's... I end up putting them on when we use the car for the daily race. Right, okie dokie then. So we'll jump into the second one. I'm pretty happy with that one. With that first race. Pretty happy with the first race. Any of that make sense? I don't think so. Robert, quick question for you. As a member of the channel, which I massively thank you so much for once again. Did you get, you should have got anyways, a notification when the last video that just went up went live, the Nürburgring in reverse video. So that went up on Friday, I think. I set it live for members like the 24 hours before. So it went live on Saturday, actually, sorry, and I put it up on the Friday. It went live on the Saturday. So you, and you only, should have got a notification beforehand because it was set for members only before, the 24 hours before. But hopefully you got a notification and a chance to see that. Anyways, the video's went up on Saturday. Very happy with that one. It took such a long time to edit. But of course, with the daily races, it's a struggle, isn't it? Because if you don't get the video up by the Monday night or the Tuesday, no one cares after that. So so much editing time went into it and nobody's watched it. Tutiak, yeah. Oh, here we go. Right, let's go straight back in again. We're going to go 5 to the rear on brake balance. Here we go then. Here we go. Here we go. Thoughts, predictions. We were at the back of the grid the last time. We got up to P5 on that race just gone. So, what do we reckon for this one? Bill, I just didn't complete the hot lap. Well, I did complete the hot lap, but it was when I was going round to get a thumbnail for the stream. So I haven't set an actual time for the quali lap. Rest assured, I'm not that bad, I promise. I have a chance to nip underneath here if he runs wide, which he has done. We're then going to be on the outside here, which is not ideal. But can we just dare to brake a bit later? Yes, we can. Still trying to hold it. A little bit of contact. A little bit more contact. I'm going to go all the way over here. Go all the way. Very defensive. Hold on to it and let's go. Right, P12. Yeah, so if we want to do a quali time, we'd have to back out of the race. We will have to do a half-an-hour quali slot. It's not the end of the world. No worries at all, Robert. It was just to see if you got the notification like before it actually went live. It's the first time that I'd done it to set it for members to see before like the video actually premieres on the Saturday. So I was just curious to see if it worked or not. Oh, wasn't expecting. Wasn't expecting Lenny Boy to go that far out wide there. He had a similar idea to me, try and V-cut the corner. Good content on your LinkedIn account. Oh, that is proper boring stuff on LinkedIn though, isn't it? But yeah, got to put the grafting on the videos over there as well. To try and make enough money. Oh, that's so early on the brakes there. I think anyways. Felt like it. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, got to put the effort in to try and make some money to be able to afford to go do more videos like the pilot series, because that costs so much money. It's unbelievable. Feeling the brunt of it now, that's for sure. Oh my god, it's proven impossible to get round this Frenchman here. Come on. Why is this so difficult? Everywhere we're trying to go is where he is. Stuck behind him again. Still. That is a brake check. I'm thinking the same. Oh, not far off. Oh, he's so early there on the brakes. He's so early. I'll be honest, if there's one corner I've got right, it is turn 1. I do have that one pretty much nailed, so he's very early on the brakes compared to what you actually need to be there. So we're alright, we'll try and push on. 6.2 to the lead. Look at that, we can see P5 at the front of this pack here. Big group of 5 cars. Oh. Oh! Look at that. We're not actually going to make up that many positions because we've had to pretty much come to a dead stop there to make sure we didn't hit any traffic. And people are going to be able to hold this around the outside there. Maybe, maybe not. That's the Frenchman there again. We've got the Hyundai in front. Great car that, by the way. Great car. Now, ironically, there we had a bump draft from the Frenchman. Right, he was already running wide there, so I knew that we could go as far to the curb as possible. Right, P7. Come on. Look at this. If I manage to get this one round the outside of this Suzuki here. If I manage to get this one round the outside of this... Ah! What a move! Come on! Go, 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 go! Oh, what a move! Triple overtake. Yes, out of turn 1. Oh, I'm going to bin it now. I'm going to bin it now. Ooh. Triple overtake out of turn 1. Or turn 2. Round the outside. Yes. Yes. You love to see it. Get up. Right, I'm going to ruin the rest of the race by binning it now, but that was good. That's a good short, exactly. Exactly. Oh, yellow flags. Do we have a podium getting handed to us here? We might do. We do. Oh, who's that? Was that Bahamas? It was as well. Oh, no. No, no, no. Running wide there. Hope that's not a penalty. Oh, I really hope that's not a penalty. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right, 6.8 to the leader. We got Dino in P2. Right, about half a second off the kind of ultimate pace. That one might be a penalty there. Trying to go a bit too aggressive into turn one. Yeah, yeah. Right, can't argue with that really. Still gaining into the leader though, look. .7. Ah, there's a moment. That's probably going to be a penalty. Yeah. Right, again, can't really argue with that one. Just mucked that up there. Ah, going to lose loads of time here. Watching for the guy behind. Are we going to be okay into the braking zone? Only just. Man, I'm not very good at driving on the tyres when they're completely goosed. That's my weakness here at the minute. Now, I don't know if that's tyre management or you just need to accept that the tyres are going to drop off and I just need to drive better, I think. Right, into the pits we go. Let's go. Yeah, front left's going away. The front left gets absolutely rinsed around here. The other tyres are fine. Front left doesn't like it though. Right, a little bit of housekeeping before we come out of this pit stop. If you can hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. All the usual stuff. Right, we're going to come out in P5. Right, coming out in P5, but the race leader's probably going to come in this lap, or he'd be stupid to go any further, I would say. Ah, nah, it's still very easy to unsettle the car there. You can't quite push all the way through there. Oh, it's a big mistake. A lot of damage there. Yeah, the Citroen's not a fan of the curb, and you're right, it is easy to unsettle, like, at the higher speed. The advantage of it being high on power in the lower end of the gears, though, and having 7 gears, is that you can shift your way around most of it, but yeah, just trying to not be on the power at the wrong times. Oh, I've done it again. Going head on with a curb like that. Just trying to push too much and running wide. Yeah, not good. Not good, not good. Jim Carrey. That's better again. There we go. Back into the rhythm. Bill saying, don't short shift, please. I'm telling you, Bill, it is faster. I promise you. Will's going to start a fight with me in the comments now. Look, I'm basing it off absolute pure feel and nothing more, but it definitely, even just, well, looking at the miles per hour, you see the jump when you actually do shift up. You can see that slowing down. Look how that's slowing down as we get to the end of the revs. Not slowing down, I shouldn't say it like that, but I mean the rate of acceleration is reducing. Falls off at high revs, absolutely, absolutely. It depends though, because in some cases this car is better off being revved. But on this balance of power, you've got 3 different balance of powers in the game, balance of performance in the game. High speed, medium speed and low speed circuits. This is a high speed circuit. And however they manage to work the trickery and the balance of performance in terms of the tweaking that they do on the engine in this performance, balance of performance, it is absolutely getting short shifted in every gear possible. I'm telling you now. Shift just past the gear marker. Yeah, I'm super early as well. Definitely feels the best place to be shifting. You can see there, even uphill, it accelerates quicker at the bottom end of 5th than it does top end of 4th. Ah, mucked that up. Ah, no. Come on. Come on. We could have a podium, though, here from the back of the grid. We've got 2 laps left of just not binning it. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? Very hard, so it turns out. Come on. Oh my god. Left hand, right-handers just doesn't want to do that. Front left has gone. Look at the field spread though. Massive, massive field spread. Keep it in. We kept it in. Right, one more lap. Come on, we can afford to be 4 seconds slower this lap and still hold the position. I don't think we're pushing for P2 here, or we shouldn't be if I've got any ounce of common sense. Plenty of time left for a podium, yeah. Plenty of time left to keep the podium, plenty of time left to lose the podium. From the back of the grid as well, though, we're doing alright, you know. Not too bad. 3.4 is the gap to the P2 here. Maintain the gap and you have the podium, absolutely. Keep it sensible, keep it sensible. I'm happy with this, you know, because the race leader hasn't been that much quicker than us, really. Taking this one mega easy. Make sure you don't go into the wall. Johnson needs a podium. Bill, did you vote for podium on the best result on the poll? Good man. Yeah, taking this nice and easy. Do not clobber that curb straight on. There we go. Let's just coast it in to the final corner. A little touch of the brakes. Get slowed. Nice and easy. No binning it. Right, P7. P7? 7 seconds almost to P4 is what I meant to say. And we get the podium. Good stuff. Right, now hopefully we start climbing back up in terms of the lobbies as well, by the way, because last week was such a killer. We're at the very bottom end of A rating for DR after the Nürburgring in reverse done all its damage. Right, just quickly plug my phone in. 2 minutes. Happy with that. Happy with that. It's a better stream so far than any of the Nürburgring ones last week, of which we did 3. So we got to be happy. Right, straight in again. Oh my god, it's 59 now. Look at that. That is insane. Get entered, get entered, get entered. Oh my god, 11 seconds. Where's the sit run? There's the sit run. I don't know if we get entered in time yet. 3. Entry period over. Just missed it. Get! Are we entered or not? I don't think we're entered there. Ah! Oh, damn it. Oh, that is actually so annoying because now I really don't want to do 30 minutes of quali. Ah! Oh. That's annoying. No worries, Robert. Got to run. Have a great evening. You too, buddy. You too, you too. Yeah, 1 lap too long. How have they not thought that through, though? Come on. Oh, man. So annoying, that. So annoying. Right, well, we're going to end up with 15 laps of practice here. So virtually another, well, literally another full race length. So get your guesses in then. We will have to, we have no choice but to play our guess the lap time game. So if you can guess correctly, all 3 decimal places included, our fastest lap, so our lap in purple, and free t-shirt is yours from the merch store. There'll be plenty of people that's been stung like we have there and not being able to get into the race. So I think that some people will have had more quali time than maybe normal if they've ended up the same as us. So 140, well 148's a naff time from before, isn't it? So I will actually try and get a bit of practice in. We'll have a look at that lap time if you want to, John. Or we can stick with this and try. Oops, stick with this and try and get right to the front of the grid, or as far up as we can. I'll get a few laps in first, and then we'll see what we want to do. Just about keep that flat all the way through with perfect tyre condition and no tyre wear. Good day, champs. Aaron, how we doing? Hope we're all well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, 42.8 is our first proper lap. Now that's actually not the end of the world, that's not too bad, but we'll try and improve on it still. Let's keep going. Sketchy. Little bit sketchy. Right, lost all the time that we'd gained. Gained a little bit of time on the end here. Too far on the first corner there. Are we all right? We're going to pick it back. Right, 42.6. Do we want to take any more guesses as to what our fastest lap will be? Were you expecting that to be that quick or that slow? What's your thoughts? faster or slower than you expected? That current lap. Half a tenth up here again. I think we could maybe get down to the low 42s. Right, 10th and a half up then. That's going to give us a 42.5. 42.4, very top end of. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Have another 10th here. It's this chicane that I need to start getting right. I'm struggling with it a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit better. 2 tenths again here. Come on. Only 2 seconds faster than it. Is that what that is? 2 seconds faster than you. Tried so hard to keep that flat there. To answer your question, Bill, of why you're lifting, that's why. Every time I try to go flat through there, it's not happening. Just need to lift a little bit to set yourself up for the second half. No point 0.2. Oh, 0.2 faster. Yeah, got you. We're sliding. And we're quicker somehow. Quicker when you drift. I'll take that. Slow in, fast out. Yeah, well, you asked why I was lifting. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I need to stop clipping that. I need to stop clipping that wall. Or it's the curb. If you catch the curb straight on, you've either got to totally train track it or stay well clear. Go again. Come on. We can beat that 42.492 at the moment. I want to get that as low down the 42s as I can. I don't think I'll be in the 41s. I imagine the top times are in the 40s. I think I'll struggle for anything after that. That's it there. Plenty time made up on the S's there. This is against the best lap. And the Ghost is 3/10 ahead. So we might gain by it. Maybe it's half a tenth there. Slightly better exit than the previous lap. 42.3. It's a tenth up. It's exactly a tenth up, actually. Oh! Come on. Oh, that is beautifully done. Beautifully done. Come on. Right, don't lose it now, because this actually could put us down into the 41s. It's not quite going to be 41s, but it would be close. Oh, actually, look at this. No way. Half a tenth up. Half a second up, sorry. This is going to be 41s. That is a good lap time. Oh, yes. Happy with that. Happy with that. See, I do quite like doing the quali sessions. I just find that it's boring to watch on a stream. So I don't like normally doing them. But we have set a decent time there. And we can improve. I was determined to stay flat there. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. I tell you what we will do, actually. We will watch some top times. Just look at that. Sparks with a 41-0. 41-0. Unbelievable, that. Unbelievable. One more advice in the S-curves in Sector 2. Try to go over as much of the grass as possible to straighten your line. Yeah. Yeah. Let's have a look here. I tell you what. 216 in all of the world. I'm actually quite pleased with that, to be honest. General target, you want to be at the end of top 100, maybe minus a second. And try and get a second off that. We're 4/10 off the top 100. So I'm actually pretty happy overall with that. I will have a look at sort of the fastest replay. All in the sit run. Look at this. The fastest replay we can get is 2nd in the world. Not quite good enough for the top spot. Let's have a little look at this just to see where we could improve. Oops, I've done that wrong. There we go. Right, so start that again. Here we go. Right, so he's going pretty close to the apex there. Into 2nd, flat, and a very early shift to 3rd. Now he is actually stretching the gears out there, which makes me look like a bit of a wally after I've just banged on about why you definitely shouldn't do that. Tight to the apex in 2nd. I see early shift to 3rd there though. Out of 2nd up to 3rd. This is, look at that. That is just, oh, to the millimetre. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Barely a touch of the brake, slight touch of the brake. Alright, so here we go. This is the interesting one then. So he's staying well out wide there. He clips the first curb. He stays well off the 2nd curb. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So he's doing the absolute opposite of trying to straight line that. That's weird, that. That is really weird. Wow. Very, very interesting, that. Very interesting. 2nd to 3rd earlier because of the potential wheel spin, yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, okay. Well, we've got time to go give that a go. Let's get another... yeah, we might get 5 laps in there. It'll definitely be 4. 4 as a minimum. Let's go have a look. See what we can do. Right, let's try and get 5 laps here. We should have enough time for 5, I think. Well, that's to discourage you from going out wide there, isn't it? Alright, let's go again. Oh, keep going. Right, predictions in then. I wouldn't have guessed that we would have been at 41.8 if I'm being honest. But if anyone wants to take a guess now at where they think we'll be. After our newfound tips. Yeah, it's this apex here. If I can grab another couple tenths out of this this chicane here, it's like he's throwing the car across that and almost sliding it across sideways. Right, here we go. There wasn't much of a break from him there. There's not much of a break from us either, and there hasn't been really. I'm relatively happy with that corner. The S's was interesting though. This was very interesting. So he's like quite wide here. Very exaggerated racing lines. So almost a void. I find that one bizarre. But we're about 140 through there as well. About the same. Alright, 41.8 to beat. What's this one going to be for the first lap? 41.7. Wow. .7. Jesus. Jesus. Look at that. 2 tenths up here as well. We were 2 tenths up. It's going to run wide slightly. Damn it. Damn it. Because you can't tyre save. Neither can I, and I don't think you want to be honest with you. I think it's just having to accept that the last couple of laps, lap 7, lap 8 on the tyres are a bit crap. I think that's all you've got to accept, and then just push. Push and get on with it, really. Yeah, that one could have been a 41.6. Definitely. Let's go again, come on. Not have time to restart if we want to get 2 full laps in here. I'd rather the practice, so... .41.666 John saying, yeah, if we can improve to that, I'll be very happy. That's another 10th out of what is already a very quick lap. I'm pretty happy with a 41.7. getting that one wrong. Keep getting that one wrong. Right, last lap. Come on. Try and improve. I'm still happy with a 41.7 though. Right, ahead of the Ghost. That's about a 10th and a half up there. Or maybe that's about a 10th and a half up. If you're level with the Ghost, about 10th and a half up. Just not enough steering input or enough purchase in the corner there. Right, that second, the right-hander out of that corner there, that was better. Catching to the Ghost, yeah. We'll either be level with the 310s or we might just pull a little bit of something else. Oh, ho, 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 ho. John, look at that. 6.86. There we go. Right, we're P8 then. This is what we want. This is where we want to be now. Let's hope for a good race in this one. From P8, come on. We're in with a fast bunch now, though. This is what I don't like. I thought it said Travel 6 as well at first, John. I was watching Sammy and Digit. Most of the right-handers. Oh, coasting most of the right-handers, and it saved quite a bit of tyre for the end. Right, okay. Yeah, and then as small a steering angle as possible, yeah. Yeah, it's a case of trying not to put too much through the tyres on the left. Right, come on then. Hot off the press of a decent, I would say, quali session. We've now got ourselves 15 laps in the race, but we're up to P8. It's such a good track, this, because it keeps you together with a slipstream. Digit did 9 laps before pitting. Wow. Wowza. Right, come on then. Straight back in. No mucking about. Let's have it. Yeah, he's still had a 10th lap in them. Wow. Yeah, he's better at managing tyres than I am then. I tried not to put too much steering input in them until I was headed straight for the wall. And that soon goes out the window, doesn't it? Shredding your tyres by the end of the 7th lap. Well, yeah, that's me as well. I'll try my best to look after them in this one, though. Just need to try and sit behind this pack. Oh, man. I was going to say he was heading straight for the wall very early on there, wasn't he? I don't know what I was thinking there, but it wasn't to press the brakes. No thought for pressing the brakes whatsoever. To be fair, a bit more of that's all we need, isn't it? Just people going off in front. That's all we have to rely on. Jim Carey's German cousin with a penalty. Right, we might have him out of turn 1 here. Or turn 2, sorry. We'll have him into turn 3 instead. That'll do nicely. He's going to have us on the cutback potentially, though. He's not going to let us have it that easy. And nor should he. Come on, that's worked out all right for us now. We got P2, 3 and 4 in front of us now. Captain Slow proving to be as slow as ever with a fastest lap of a blistering 41.606. His fastest lap in the race, still faster than our qualifying time. That's how slow he is. Still catching to these guys in front though. Come on. Come on. Oh, I've run a bit wide there. Having to come more off the throttle. It's alright though. It straightens us up for this on the way out of the corner a little bit better. Still not ideal. Oh, I'm going to have to lift way more than I want to there. .4. I've mucked that up. Oh, but so is P4. He's gone. He's gone. Right, into the pit end of this lap then. Come on. This is a decent race so far. This is not too bad. This is not too bad. Oh, John, honestly, this reverse layout, unreal. It's absolutely mega. Right, come on then. This is the difficult bit now, is traffic. Navigating traffic. McSpongy, is that his name? Yeah, in front. He is our race, yeah. He's P3, I think. But he's getting held up. Oh, there we go. Vestax is going to let him through. Is he going to do the same for us, or is he going to hold us up massively, potentially, here on this chicane? Ugh. Tried to avoid him, but I still had to lift massively there. Oh, he's actually letting us past. Didn't realise he was doing that there. I was just about to bump draft him and have to think about using Slipstream. Damn it. Ah, damn it. No, come on. We had the podium. We could have been having the podium. That's a bit of contact from behind there. Yep. Yep. No podium now. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely not. Yeah, a podium is off the cards completely. Ah, that's frustrating, that one. And maybe he's just left the door open too much. It was from quite far back that he came in, but I've maybe still just left the door open enough for him to think it's fine to chance it. Brutal, that one. Sadly, there was a spin. Absolutely. I don't even think the spin was my fault either, to be honest. The first guy getting through I thought was fair enough. I'd left the door open. It was a bit late and all the rest of it, but I'd left the door open. So I can't really argue with it, but that second one, that second bit of contact off the guy behind then, not too sure, to be honest. Not so sure. Did Calster touch me before he started spinning? No, I don't think so. I don't even remember any incident at all with Calster. Is it definitely Calster you're thinking of, or was it might have been someone else? Yeah, chat, 1.5 seconds, brutal. Brutal. It's fair enough though. Yeah, no, I don't think it was Calster. It wasn't Calster that had the contact with us. No, definitely not. No, it was someone else, but I didn't catch who it was. All right, that's that Shaf or Shafi. Yeah, well, he was the first bit of contact that we had. He was the one that went for the gap, which, like I say, I think his one was fair enough. I think it's just a coming together because the guy behind will have bumped me because I've then slowed down massively because Chaffee or whatever his name is has gone for the move. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think anyone's probably done it deliberately, just frustrating. Yeah, not deliberately. They're very clean. Yeah, I mean, if they've not given the place back, I can only assume that they think or they know they haven't done anything. That they haven't done anything wrong. But I don't think I was already spinning. I might have been sliding, but with a bit of oversteer. But I'd have caught the slide. What, my attempt to save the slide? I mean, I'm going to say commentator's curse now, but you'd have to work pretty hard to spin this car around. I know I've done it plenty, but that is, you have to drive like a bit of a wally to spin it out of a corner in second gear. Obviously clip that, because that is going to be the biggest commentator's curse for the next 2 laps now. Trying to get back into the top 8 though, if we can here. P8 is where we started, of course. Good scrapping. Overtaken pet detective. Alrighty then. Here, Snowflake. Yeah, we're not going to get P7 or any further forward, so it's P8 where we started. We got the last sector of S's to not bin, and hopefully we try and bring this one home. In terms of DR though, it's a positive one, so we can't complain. But I'm desperately trying to fill the gap with commentary here without without getting in my own head. Do not bin it, do not bin it, do not bin it, do not bin it. Good. Good. We done it. We done it. We done it. We done it. No, it's, yeah, pet. P-E-T. Well, we're the fastest of the non-A pluses. I will take that. Because there's not very many non-A pluses even in that lobby. There we go. There were 6 of them, and I was the fastest one. So I'll take that. Right, hopefully we can get straight into the next race, though. Oh, come on, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Right, straight back in again. Try and get back in for another one. What's the time? What's the time? It's going to be 59 again, isn't it? It's going to be tight. Oh, 30 seconds to spare is unbelievable, that. Right, we'll go red for this one. Red livery. Right, give me 2 minutes. We'll make sure we're entered there. Wonderful stuff. Give me 2 minutes. Right. didn't get to say hello to them guys. Never mind. Yeah, that one was a good race. That last one. Come on then, race number 4. Let's try and get a good one out of this. I didn't see where we're starting. Oh my god, we're starting P4. Jeez. Jeez. Come on then. Predictions in. Once more. Dave, how we doing? Go Sand Dancers. We've got to get the podium out of this one, surely. Oh, surely to Christ, we've got to get a podium. Come on. Bill saying top 10. I can lose 6 positions and still be in a top 10. And I'd say that if we lose only 6 positions, that's a good race. As long as we don't end up at the back. We've got the podium. Just, mind you, first of all, a bit of a save on the way out of turn 2, and then I thought I was going to go straight into the back of the podium sitter, not overtake him. Don't know where he's gone now. There's a bit of carnage behind. We're going to try and stay on the back of these guys as best we can. These are the real pace setters for this race now. So I'm going to just try and stay as close to being in touching distance as we can. 1.3. Let's try and not let that get beyond 2 seconds at any point in this race. And that, I would say, is a job well done. Oh, that's a massive lift I'm going to have to do there. Just missed the first corner. Keep going, keep going. Oh, bit of contact with them there. Trying to open up the steering as early as possible. 1.3 the gap still. Come on. Just edging to 1.4. .2. Good catch. Good catch. Oh, Calstar, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why not go for the top? Exactly. Exactly. Well, normally because when I go for the top, I soon end up at the bottom, but we'll do our best regardless. We're within less than a second to the leader here, and if we can just keep running this closely, I'd say that's pretty good. Keep running away from the guys behind as well. We don't want us three here to be scrapping too much. That's the thing. Keep the formation and you'll be golden, absolutely. Yeah, they go though, they're scrapping. They're scrapping. This is what we don't want. This is what we don't want. We've got game over man behind us, 4.4. We just want to keep this gap, the three of us here, and scrap on the last lap or two. Save all of the fighting for the last, very last lap. Then do all the stupid things of trying to battle and go defensive and everything else. Oh, half second for Ramster there. That's probably quite unlucky, I'd say. Very unlucky, actually. I've mucked that first entry up on the left-hander there, which then compromises the second. Ah, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Need to try and look after these tyres as well. Just trying to do my absolute best not to kill them, which is not going well considering I've just drifted so far wide. This might be the undoing of us all running within 1 second. Look at this now. Loads of time lost to game over man behind. Halster's got the pace on me, though. I do not have the pace. There you go. Gap above 2 seconds. That's what we said we didn't want it to get to. He's going to be able to just run away now that he's not looking over his shoulder with Ramster behind. Me and Ramster's going to have to work together here. go. Come on, come on, come on. Really struggling for pace now. Calstar's found his groove, look. The only thing that I'm thinking is, do I maybe go something different here and go for the stop at lap 8 instead of lap 7, because I do not want to get caught up in any more traffic. Calstar's now 3 seconds ahead. I think if any of us go into the pits now, we're dropping down into some kind of traffic. That's going to be a penalty there, I think. That'll be a penalty there. Damn it. I did the opposite of what Dane did. Loads of people have gone into the pit, so as it turns out, we probably would have been alright for traffic, which was my main worry, only because we got really stung with it on the last lap. Yeah, he kept me closer with the slip, that's it. I just wasn't too sure. That front left is really not nice. And now we're obviously running the 8th lap on the heavier fuel, rather than running 8 laps. You know, your 8th lap on a tyre right at the end of the race where less than half the fuel is not as anywhere near as bad. Oh, just cannot get the grip on it. Yeah, we've lost probably more time than anything else here now. Here's Shafe behind us though. Dead tyres and the penalty. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. 5-second gap for Calstar. He's not worried about nothing. Listening to you would do me good. Yeah, it was just on that one, to be honest, I would rather have done something different. But it's not quite going to work out. Not quite going to work out, unfortunately. Yeah, I was only ever going to be able to hold on to pace to them when they were scrapping anyways, which is as soon as one of them dropped off. You seen that straight away. As soon as Ramstad dropped off, I was never holding on for pace realistically. Calstar is so much quicker. Right, we want to hold on to the podium though. That's the difficult bit now. We got 2 guys right behind. And both within 1 second. I cannot drop down to P5 here, but there is every likelihood that both of these guys get past here. Please do not be a penalty. If that's a penalty, I'm absolutely done. I'm cooked. That's it. P5 isn't too bad. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. Just could have always been better. Yeah, I don't know. I lost. He dropped off in turn 1 of this lap, so I'm not too sure. He'll soon be catching us up, though, I bet. Right, the only thing is that this guy is going to be on, or I'm going to be on 1 lap fresher tyres. Oh, 2 pitted the same lap. If that's the case, then I'm wrong on that. I thought that it looked like everybody else had pitted beforehand. So I don't even have a tyre offset then. And I certainly don't have the pace. Look at that though, Ramster's catching right up to Calster. He's like on the back of him now. So he's clawed 4 seconds to him there. That's unbelievable, that is. Me hitting the wall's not unbelievable. It's very believable. It's absolutely believable, exactly. Exactly. I just did not even see him there. I had no idea he'd closed that gap to us there. I didn't even know he was there until until I heard the engine note of the car in the gap that I'd just left wide open there at turn 1. Yeah, P5 I'll still take if we cross the line with P5. Still not too bad. Because these guys are very, very quick. Too quick for me. Oh, he's gone wide though. Yeah, hey. We might be catching up. Are his tyres dead? Maybe. I don't know. Decent drive for P5, exactly. We're only about a second and a half, 1.6, 1.7 off the leader. Off the podium there, which is, you know, not too bad, all things considered. I'm definitely not complaining with that. Yeah, if it wasn't for the 2 penalties, definitely. Just my 2 very silly mistakes, those though. would take P5. Again, those guys ahead are A+. We're the fastest of the non-A+, so we'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. KP, how we doing? Great drive for the penalties. Yeah, the penalties were a killer there. Potentially cost us the podium. Not necessarily the penalties. The penalties that I got from my stupidity is what cost us the podium. Good race, that one, though. Enjoyable. Enjoyable. Good stuff. Right, can we go in again? Last race of the stream. Going to stick with the same car as we have done all night. The skill gap is also huge between two. Well, I'll not take offence, Bill. Don't worry about that. Luckily, I think that comes from a good place. But yes, the skill gap is quite the gap. Right, last one. Let's quickly grab my phone. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're unbelievably quick. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. We're going to be P6 here. Can we get the podium from this one? It's going to be even more difficult. We're starting 2 places further back. Going to be even more difficult, this is. Yeah, this will be tricky, this one. Well, we'll have to aim. We'll have to aim for a top 6. That's where we're starting. We'll have to aim for a top 6. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, predictions in then. The usual question at the start of each one. Predictions in. A podium's pushing it, but I would love a podium. Yeah, exactly. 2 GTWS drivers and 2 who are regularly in the top split lobbies. Exactly. We do not belong here. So a top 6 in this race would be still asking something. Yeah, and the GTWS drivers, the World Series drivers, they're starting at the back. They are doing their last first challenges, making us look like absolute mugs. But we're going to give it our best shot here. Karlstad in the Suzuki. Look how out of place that Suzuki looks. Here we go. Here we go. Top split drivers, no matter where we look in this lobby. Oh, lots of very, very quick drivers. I am definitely the odd one out. I don't know how I ended up here, to be honest. But let's go. Karlstad is no sheep, exactly. Everybody else in the Citroen. Karlstad has said no to the conforming. man. Keep mucking up back here. Yeah, Calster started P2. He's up to P1 in the Swift. Unbelievable scenes. Nicely done. Nicely done. Goodbye, front left. Yeah. To be fair, if the Swift is slower, which I'm going to guess that it is, Calster might be doing us a favour here. He might be doing us a favour. .2 splitting the top 6 here. Now, admittedly, I'm kind of just hanging on for dear life. But I'm somehow still in the mix here. Setting purple sectors. That's how we're in the mix. Come on. Discounting the fact it's all done through Slipstream. Let's ignore all of that. We're going to get to the inside here. Inside line plus the Slipstream is a beautiful combination to get the move done there. P5 is ours. Right, try and close onto the back of batch here. Going to be difficult though. Might have just been too much. That might be a penalty, that. Oh, I think we're going to be all right, you know. Oh, thank God for that. I think we're going to be okay. That was a close one, though, in terms of track limits. Come on! Oh no, I don't like sliding into this corner. We do enough damage to that front left elsewhere around the track. I don't like mucking that corner up. Right. Yil 2D is working with us, yeah. One of them's gone off. Calster's gone off. This is such a great race, but it is literally just staring at the drivers in front, just waiting or hoping for something to happen. It is a very patient, long game kind of race, this is. It's all happening now. Really try and focus on that exit. There we go. Oh, Batch and Calster's ran wide. We're going to get past Batch. There we go. Don't want to brake too much here and cost any momentum. Try and hug that line as best we can. Slight, tiny lift. I think we just work with Calster at this point now. Oh, that's not gone well. Oh, look at the lag. It's all over the place. Come on, podium is all we want. Podium is all we want. Podium is all we want. There we go. Oh, no. We're going to go in. Please don't come out in traffic. If we come out in traffic here, we're screwed. If we come out here in traffic, we are absolutely done for here. Now, I tell you what, we're not going to come out in traffic. This might actually work out all right here, as long as this lap can actually be decent. Which we've got to really make sure it is now. We're closing to the lead out. We're closing to Dame. We only need to close to him by about half a second. We've took out 3 tenths, I think, already. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. We're going to get the run on them into the... Ah! We're going to get the run on them into turn 1. We are in the mix here, but we should not be in the mix here. We should absolutely not be in the mix. How's Calstar still in P1 with that flippin' Suzuki? Oh my god, come on. Come on. Is the Suzuki 4-wheel drive? Why am I thinking that it might be 4-wheel drive? Right, is Dane going to work with us? Yeah, is Ramsay going to work with us? Oh, he's not! Traitor! Terrible racecraft from me there. I tried to fight with Ramstead too early, then compromised my exit, then lost it to the Frenchman here. Just trying to stay on the back of them. Ramstead's still going to catch, I think. Still going to catch Calster though. I need to stay on the back of these guys here. Come on, I need to stay on the back of them. Oh, he's just going to get the undercut there. He's going to get the switch back. Come on. Come on. I've never been so desperate in all my life to catch up to people in front of me as I have right now on Gran Turismo. Come on. It's just so impressive how they're managing to scrap the way they are and still not really lose that much time. Come on, Kalsta's in the middle of them there, scrapping, doing all he can to hold on. He's now P3, the two of them side by side. Kalsta's going to easily be sweeping right the way around there as he sees the two of them scrapping. He's going to look to hold that one right the way around the outside. Doesn't quite manage to do it. 1.6 is the gap to the leader. It's the gap to all three of them there, really. They're that close. 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. We've still got a bit of pressure from behind. Oh, one of them with a penalty. Oh, two of them with a penalty. Now that's brutal. Now that is brutal. And I doubt very fair. I didn't see what they got it for. It'll be track limits if it's half a second. But I bet you it's unfair. I got no doubt in my mind that it's unfair. My only concern now is if both of these serve a penalty, P1's going to run away, Ramsted's going to run away with it, and then all four of us here are going to be scrapping for the last two podium positions. Great running from Batch there, great racing. He's pushed us out once he's got the spot. Absolutely fair enough, super aggressive. That's what you want on the last couple of laps of a race here. As long as no one kills each other, as long as no one bins each other off, then we're all good. Oh, come on! I've kind of already accepted I'm going to be P5. If you were to rank us top 5, I am obviously going to be 5th, right? These guys here can end up in any order they want. I pretty much think that I'm going to end up in 5th, but I'm going to do my absolute best to hang on to the back of them and do as much battling or scrapping as I possibly can do. I will work with Batch here for the next lap. Kalsta's gone off. Oh! It is non-stop, this. Yeah, I'm following Batch. I'm going where he's going. Come on. Come on. 2 laps left. Tyres are absolutely cooked already. And remember, these guys have got 1 lap fresher tyres than me. Yeah, most exciting race, yeah, in a long time this is. Oh, Kalsta, you little git. You little git. He's gone for it. He's got it as well. Done my best to try and give him the space. I didn't do a very good job of it. He's kept a hold of it. That is unbelievably well done. Come on, heading on to the last lap. Kalsa's dropped a little bit there. Well, not heading on to the last lap yet. We've still got the second half of this lap, penultimate, to go. Kalsa's going to scrap us very well for P4 here. This is not an easy lap, this. This next lap is not an easy lap. Batch might have a penalty for that. He might have a penalty for that. If he does, if he does, if he does. Yes! I mean, I feel sorry for him. Because it's not like you actually do gain that much time. We need to be within a second now as he crosses that line. He will not serve the penalty in the race. He'll serve it as he crosses the line. It will be doubled into a 1 second penalty, or at least that's the way that it normally works. So we need to be within 1 second of him now. Just whatever we do, make sure we're within 1 second. For the love of God, come on. 8 tenths, 8 tenths. Kalsta, no! Kalsta's got a penalty as well. Kalsta's got a penalty as well. Oh, Batch has now got a 1 second penalty. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. Are we going to end up on a podium here or not? It's going to be decided in the steward's room. Would you believe? Slight dab at the brakes there because I really did think I was going to bin it. We need to finish within 1 second. Oh! He's gone! Could this be a P2? Could this be a P2? Kalsa's going to be within over... no, they are going to serve the penalty. No! No! You served a penalty just before the finish line. Oh, no. 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 That is unbelievable. If they'd got that penalty a lap earlier, you're still serving that. You're still being punished for that penalty all the way down the straight until turn 1. You barely serve that penalty if the finish line's on the other side of the penalty line. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal. That is brutal. Right, I need that needs to be a YouTube video, and I need the most clickbaitiest title possibly from that, because, like, that is unbelievable. I cannot believe that. I really can't believe that. I'm so gutted. That is one of the best races I have ever had on Gran Turismo. That was tremendous. I cannot believe that's ended the way that it did. Every time that someone gets a penalty on the last lap, they will normally serve the penalty. They will normally cross the line and then get the time added on. And it normally doubles. So if you get a half second, you will end up with a second. And if you get 1 second, you'll end up with 2. And so I was convinced that they were going to be getting that added on and doubled at the end. I cannot believe that. That's wild. That's one of the best races I've ever done on Gran Turismo, though. As far as entertainment goes, that was up there. Wowzer. Well, if anyone can think of a really good clickbait title for that, that would be amazing. Massive DR gain. Yeah, we've done really, really well on those couple of races there, but I need to be getting back up to A+, that's for sure. Wowzer. Unbelievable stuff. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Massive, massive thank you. That doesn't get much better than that in terms of racing on this channel. So it's all downhill from here. Anything else that you'll see will not be as good as that. But if you still don't mind subscribing just out of pity, that would be amazing. And so, yeah, man, unbelievable that. Absolutely unreal. Right, we're going to end it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Sadly, no time trial, John. Which one was it you were talking about, though? The one in the Chevy here? High speed ring, yeah, in the Chevy. Oh, that actually might be good fun, that one. We got 9 days for that, so worst case, we'll do that on next week's stream. Or I always say this, we'll try and get back on in the week. I always really struggle, always really busy, and always loads going on, but I would love to be able to get back on and do some more of those races. Because that race for me is one of my absolute favourites anyways, that track, that combo. I love the Group 2s, Group 3s, Group 4s. It doesn't matter what kind of group car you've got there. It's always unbelievable racing at Kyoto. So there we are. Right, we're going to end it there. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I will try and have a look to see if we can get back on later in the week. I really, really do hope that we can do. So I will, yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Hopefully I will see you again later in the week. If not, enjoy the rest of your week, even though it's only just begun. Worst case, I will see you all back here for Monday for next week's daily races. I will catch you all in a bit. Toodles!